Stan Gibilisco here from the Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. Today is July 30th, 2013. And I'd like to give you a little bit of an update on what I call the Nerd Cave. This is my electronics and astronomy, as it were, lab, my hobby lab in the basement of my house, where it's perpetually about 20 degrees Celsius. For those of you who live in a place like India, well, it can get warmer than 20 degrees Celsius with the help of that wood stove in the wintertime. But for those of you who live in India and dream of cool, dark spaces in the summertime like this, this is the place for you, the Nerd Cave. Stan Gibilisco. That is my internet homepage. That is what it looks like, sciencewriter.net. And all of my videos you can see by clicking on the link down there at the bottom, which says videos. What else? Anyway, I'd like to just show you what the equipment here basically consists of. That is an amateur radio transceiver. You can hear some noises in the background now. Those are signals coming in on that radio at a frequency of 14.069 megahertz. That's called the 20-meter amateur radio frequency band. That thing right there is a little audio amplifier which provides surround sound throughout this Nerd Cave, which is just a few square meters. There's one speaker. Another speaker up there with some of my books. There's my telescope, by the way. There are two other speakers over to the left that you can't see right now, but you can hear them. That is my 8-inch Schmidt-Cassegrainian reflecting telescope. What is 8 inches? 8 times 2.5. It's about 12. No, it's more than that. It's 24 centimeters. 24 centimeters, I believe, in diameter. Objective lens. That picks up some light. It's really great in the clear skies out here that we get at night. That is a meter that indicates the performance of my antenna. And what you see here is a display of some of the signals as they're coming in on the radio, and it displays the text and the signals as a vertical graphic display. Over here is another graphic display on my big screen monitor connected to the same computer. That is about 1.25 meters diagonal measure. Beautiful monitor. I just wanted this. See, the thing about a Nerd Cave, nerd, you know, look that up, N-E-R-D, nerd, geek. The thing about a Nerd Cave is that it has to be something that's kind of like, that gets into the little kid in us all. A little kid. There's the computer that goes with these monitors. And even though I'm going to be 60 years old in September, I never grew up. I always stayed like a little kid. That thing is for sending Morse code. You can also send it with a keyboard on the computer. Well, I've got 3 computers down here in the Nerd Cave. Here's another one displaying the current positions of the stars in the sky outside here at the Black Hills of South Dakota. The only problem with actually seeing these outside right now is that it's the middle of the afternoon and the sun is out. But again, it's only about 20 degrees Celsius outside here too. So if you get tired of the heat, come on out to the Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. Rarely is it hot in the Black Hills. There's another computer. Now this one is a really sophisticated computer by today's standards. That wallpaper there, by the way, I downloaded from NASA. Great images in NASA. They're all copyright free, so I can display them anywhere I want, including here. That, by the way, those blobs there that you see are part of the wallpaper on the other computer, representing dark matter, supposedly. It's not entirely dark, as you can see. Those are some of the moons of Jupiter, along with Jupiter itself in a montage. But this particular computer, computer number 3, is made for doing sophisticated video productions. I guess sophisticated by my standards. You'd probably find them trivially easy in your part of the world, in your age group. So much more adept in computers than I am. There's a book that I'm currently doing some videos for. Teach Yourself Electricity and Electronics, 5th edition. And I'm doing some graphics intensive videos on this computer. I went into a local store here 4 or 5 months ago and said, "Give me your most powerful computer." Well, of course it was just a consumer store. It isn't anything that powerful, but it's a gaming computer. 6-core processor. There it is. Right there. So I got 3 computers and a ham radio station down here in this cool, dark cave, and a breadboard, an electronic circuit testing board, which if I do any further videos on electronics experiments, I will certainly be using and making videos of projects done on this. It's a very simple thing. It's a piece of wood with a bunch of nails in it. Anybody can build it, and it's real easy to use. Get your fat fingers on there, like my fat fingers. Some books. Programming with Arduino. I don't know a cotton-picking thing about Arduino. Does that date me? I told you I'm 60 years old. I came of age and got my ham radio license in the 1960s. Had to learn about vacuum tubes. And in fact, Teach Yourself Electronics even has a chapter on vacuum tubes. Some popular music bands, rock bands and things like that, they still like to use vacuum tubes in their amplifiers, so the things aren't completely obsolete. But anyway, that's just an update of the Nerd Cave tour. Every electronics lover needs to have a Nerd Cave, complete with a hard-wired 1940s style telephone. Hard-wired meaning that it's wired directly into the landline. This thing is not cordless, not cellular, not wireless. That thing's an old-fashioned wired-up telephone. And it works when the telephone cellular towers fail, or when the power goes out. It still works. Telescope, books, and the lowest tech item in this Nerd Cave, the wood stove, a wood-burning stove. Because in the winter here in the Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America, it can get down to 20 and even 30 degrees below 0 Celsius. Fahrenheit, I don't know, about 25 below sometimes, 25 below 0. But not today, not today. There again, that is my pride and joy. I just love sitting down here, even on sunny afternoons when everybody else is outside. Or else down in Deadwood, down in the town of Deadwood, not too far from here, which is known for its gambling. I do not do gambling. I think life is a gamble enough itself. And anyway, I'm having too much fun in the Nerd Cave to go down to Deadwood and get into the kind of trouble people get down in Deadwood. Stan Gibilisco, sciencewriter.net. sciencewriter.net. Looks like that. Click on the videos link and see what else I have to offer. Have a good day.